December 15th, man.
Jamie, Corey, great. Come help me move some papers from Sheriff Wells's office. A lot of papers and some other stuff, too. Come on, guys, let's get moving.
Sheriff Wells' office? I thought we, aren't we not allowed to enter his office?
You don't need to go inside. Just wait in the hall. I'll take it all out and you can help get it downstairs. I'll get some twine or something to tie up the stacks of folders.
Sheriff Reed here?
Yeah, we're waiting for her. She asked me and Jamie to come help with her.
All right.
Hey, what's that? Mold?
That? Oh yeah, that's black mold.
Yeah, I can see it's black. Has it been there for long?
You just noticing that? Then you better not look at the ceiling in the dining hall. Well, it's all rotten, from one end to the other. I always think the thing is gonna fall on me, like it's a race. Can I finish my sandwich before the ceiling finishes me?
Okay.
Oh man. Yeah, can mold cause coughing? It's bad for your health, right?
Yeah.
Some kind of toxin or something?
What? Hardly.
Oh man. Feels like I've been breathing in garbage. When was the last time we had repairs?
Repair? Are you kidding? This place has been falling apart for 40 years.
40 years.
How old is this building? 80 years?
122.
That old? Are you sure?
You ever read the sign at the entrance?
You think I'm the kind of person who reads dumb signs?
Well, it's been right in front of your nose every morning for like, how long you worked here? 11 years?
Going on 13.
13 years? And you never looked at the sign? 13 years and you never noticed the black mold on the ceiling. And I heard from your wife that for 13 years you haven't,
Look, you want me to look at mold all these years? I don't even think it was there before.
It used to be white mold. Now it's black. These are different types of fungus. When the temperature...
Yeah, what's the fucking difference? Black or white? I've never seen white mold before, or black mold. And the floor didn't used to creak. Maybe we have termites. I do not want to fall through the floor one day.
Hey, you got a cigarette? Got a light?
A light? Sheriff Reed isn't going to be happy about smoking in the station.
Sheriff Reed doesn't have to know everything, right?
What do they talk about? Who knows? I guess I have enough money to cover for like the
It's
next,
me.
Paycheck.
Yeah, already done. She agreed. Very. No, that won't be necessary. No, let Marino bring me everything in writing, then I'll do it myself. Yes. Excellent.
Was she listening in though? Think I'm gonna work. Mr. Nash, back. Yeah, flower pots. Mr. Nash, back. Good. Drank too much. Who cares? Who cares? Sounds like the water running through my telephone. Is it? No. Alright. Get your equipment. We don't have any teaser cartridges, so we're kind of screwed there. Should buy some new ones. Alright. So this is our new investigation. We're going to need a lot of intelligent people on this one. So we're going to get... want you... Door... We don't have any witnesses. Oh, we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The body of the elderly Alan Cross is disappeared from the morgue. His funeral has been canceled. The family of deceased man is horrified. A corpse freezer where lies the body of Alan Cross. An empty freezer which Alan Cross's body previously occupied. Door. Morgue's doors show no signs of forced entry, but it was unlocked when the came to work. Gurney was found near the entrance of the morgue. A tag with the name was still on it. An open bundle of was discovered near the morgue entrance, still almost full. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Okay. Alright, well, all of you do that, then. Have fun. Torture. Yes. Rosemary Medical Center, Sharpwood, expert from... during a football game, he tore a ligament in his knee. He recovered quickly. He went to the stadium with his father. During a storm, his father was struck by lightning and died on the step from the burns. My boy was not physically hurt, but he couldn't speak for months after witnessing the whole event. Once he shaved his head with a straight razor and cut himself severely. The patient brought stitches and it didn't make a sound the whole time. During a football game, he tore a ligament in his knee. He recovered quickly. Went to the stadium with his father. During a storm, his father was struck by lightning and died on the spot from the burns. My boy was not physically hurt, but he couldn't speak for months after witnessing the horrible event. None of that will actually help. Torture. Let's go to the church. None of this will make him lose his will. We're gonna have to try out some of the other ones. Oh well. If only I could have broke him. Let's see. To complete the recipe, require ground coffee and paprika. Bring me these things. Neckties base assault. See more. Current Neckties headquarters is located at the abandoned circus. In fact, they weren't even trying to hide. The place is scheduled hidden deep in the forest, and locals steer clear of the place. Haunted as a backtrack story. I'm putting Conway. She's a former clown. She'll tell you about what happened. She can help sketch a map of the road. Who could know the circus better than someone who lived and worked there? Plus, Major Dreams former colony will be helping 95 variable points in the defenses as far as Major Neckties. Snitch. I see what you did. You did not manage to get cocaine, but it's not a big deal. I'll take it. Okay, I sure have 1,000. Alright. Diesel, no. Do I have that? No, I don't. Alright. So we're gonna need... Damn fine Joe Cop. I see what you did there. Spices of paprika. In return... here's some soap. Some razors. Some toilet paper. Okay, now I need to buy cocaine from you. So, here's some jewelry. Hopefully that doesn't cost anything. Alright. I want you to go take care of that for me. Garage conduit routines. Plumbing and water pipes at your station. I didn't see any problems that my duct tape couldn't fix, but I noticed that your hot water pipes are like new. Nothing that uses hot water station. There's no need to even have those pipes here. If you want, I can pull them out and take them to Scramo yard. Nobody will know a thing, and we'll both make money. Wait. Got a feeling that nobody uses hot water at your station. No.
531
You know how much
progress.
respect I would lose because of that? Saw with a deadly weapon. My man wanted to register his marriage to his Siberian cat when the officer pulled out a revolver from his pocket. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we'll get him. Get 2 main guys. Him. Okay, alright. Let's rethink that there. Alright, let's rethink it again. Let me get 2. Jesus. I'm trying to upgrade these guys, but like... Alright, well there we go. There's 1 force. Neckties base assault. 10 years ago, me and the guys came to Sharpwood on tour. Our magician Zatanna was always telling us what a beautiful lake you have here. At first, everything was really nice, and public couldn't get enough of us, but then a child disappeared in the city. One of the girls in a local bordering house. The residents somehow got it into their heads that the fellow's brothers are clowns, raped and killed the poor girl. All our people were taken out of the forest to dig their own graves, and the brothers dragged out and hung from the mill, still in their makeup. I'm afraid I'll never forget that night. I'll be tormented by nightmares for the rest of my life. I was saved by a miracle, and every year I came to the circus to lay down some flowers and remember my friends. Yesterday I decided I'd do this one last time and then leave Sharpwood for good, but I couldn't get into the circus. Somebody built a fence around the tents and hid the dangerous traps in the snow. And through the trees I saw some people in coats scurrying about. You couldn't see what's going on inside past the fence, but I can draw you a map of the place. There's a huge tie in the middle. Alright. Mr. Nash, I like to keep an eye on my wife, ex-wife to be precise. It's true, I hate that, but she's still mine, you know. But she jumps into bed with every guy she meets. Every week it's a new penis, but that guy in the red tie was the last straw. I can't get the sight of his dirty smirk out of my mind. At first I just thought I'd break into the house and waste a little, but I decided to keep my cool. I followed him to the forest and went down towards the old circus. Nobody's been out there for 10 years. That's what I thought. Anyhow, it turns out the circus is plenty busy, but I couldn't go in there alone. There were frags with... Oh, there were fags with guns walking around everywhere. I hate that word, by the way. We should check down there again and study the situation more closely. I need an intelligent cop who can watch my back, and what I need is knows how to drink. Well, alright, I'll send him in. You have any? You don't have everything in the warehouse that you need. Do you really want to send? Oh, the acquired loot. What loot? He needs a what? I doubt she has any of it. That's what you need? Ah, jeez. Alright. Now head on over there. Dead house. Mr. Nash, I brought the stuff to the chemist friend of yours. You should have seen how his eyes caught fire. He said the truth serum is not available to you in unlikely quantities. Whose tongue do you feel like loosening? You've received diesel fuel and some cash. Lizzie has been my faithful companion for 3 years now. For the first time in my life, I'm ready to formally announce our relationship, and you refuse on account for some ridiculous formality. The old man pounds on the table with his revolver. His Sabrina cat is sitting on his neck. Do you have anyone? Order man to drop his weapon.
531 complete.
Criminal obeyed by the cop and surrendered to the police. His cat had to be given to the animal shelter. Oh, poor kitties. Oh, we got some tuna. You should probably get your speed up there. Been with us for a long
530
time.
in progress.
Assault. Oh, man attacked the girl, bit her face after she refused to hang out with him. That's a bit extreme. Wait for the
558 in progress.
Explosion. Alright. Send him. 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 There we go. Alright. Explosion, on the other hand, claims that up on her second floor, something power exploded, sending glass over. This happened when she went out to porch from one newspaper. Is afraid that some robbers climbed on the roof and he was supposed to get in. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
.526 in progress.
Attempted murder. A widow reports that there's a woman in a red cloak at the cemetery who is somehow making the crows cry. It's like, all right, I guess we can go look at that. All right, send them out. Nash, do you even know how many movies there are with an idiot? Okay. Oh, good. We don't need you in the first place. That's nice. An elderly man is on top of a girl. Blood is dripping from his chin. The girl screams in pain. Her nose has been bitten off. The criminal is laughing. Now you won't be turning your nose up at anyone. The other patrons of the bar dare not interfere. One whispers, does he have rabies? Tackle him!
530
Come
complete.
in to wrestle the criminal into submission. The girl will live, but she'll need a plastic surgeon. Found cocaine!
515 in progress.
Carjacking. A drunken man stole to clear a path in the snow of house. Alright, well, hold on. Let's wait a bit. Wish I could just, like, deny calls, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with that one. See, watch, look, it's gonna be completely fine.
530 in progress.
There was no explosion on the second floor of the house. It was just a window slamming and breaking because of the draft. And I was right. Carjacking. Alright, send those guys. Assault. A married couple attacked their neighbor and other men after it made a comment about how they moaned too loudly at night. Oh. Really? That's not enough? Okay. Here, bring him along. Hopefully she doesn't get in a car accident. Attempted murder. Crows were just circling. Of course. Oh dear. Nash, I was in the woods with the soldier, and when we saw the circus tent, well, I've got to admit, I panicked. I remember the clowns from my childhood, and without a couple of sips of courage, wouldn't have been able to handle it, but now I'm feeling better. We don't have enough guys in the whole police station to take out those cocksuckers. They must have 20 people. I like how I said that, kind of funny. 20 people sitting in the main tent, and there's just as many spread out across the surrounding area. When a deer accidentally ran into the circus and broke through the fence, the whole crowd immediately jumped up. And our orders at some of Blue Coat, they filled the creature full of lead. Well, need to produce quality and carefully. The camp is lit up like a Christmas tree, but the generator that feeds the area is throwing up sparks. If you short it out in just the right way, it'll catch the FU-10 fabric on fire. Everyone insane inside will burn. There's also barrels of fuel around the perimeter. If we cut holes in them, they would spread fire throughout the camp. I just hope we can get back out of there fast enough. Okay. Gather intel. Ah, jeez. How much money do I have? Well, I just need 20. Okay, well, let's gather some intel here. Okay. Wiretap. I gather information you can for the assault. I don't think that's a great idea. We could lose a guy. I only wanted to pray the river was a miracle I made it back alive. Alright, pay 1,000. The shaman sometimes pray to the idol by the river, but now the vandals have hung lights in the trees and placed traps all around. They're ruining nature. Apparently they don't appreciate natural beauty and believe that the mighty forest won't fight back. What does that even tell me, my guy? Runner. Ran through the camp on a dare. Cody O'Moon. Me and the guys have this little game we play. We run through the camp, circling the circus flyers. The one who gets the fewest buys us all drinks at the bar. I usually run along the stockade. There's almost nobody looking. It's easy to see them in time to duck for cover. One run, my friend Tommy somehow caught a bullet in his ankle, and then he disappeared without a trace. I'm sorry for Tommy, of course, but still a great game. That's a bit weird. Gather intel. I know how to deal with the neckties nice and quiet. $1,348. Okay, what do you got? To be honest, I already killed a couple of those neckties as soon as they moved into my territory. It was loud, bloody, and spectacular, but you don't want to act like that today. There's a bunch of them in the main tent like bees in a hive, so stay quiet as you move through the camp and leave no one alive. Okay, that's helpful, I think. Gather intel. I know how to sneak into the eastern part of the camp. 1,500 or 1,500. There's no marked path on your map that leads to the necktie parking lot, but I recently saw how a deer avoided a deadfall trap and ran right through the fence in fear. Secretly inside the parking lot isn't too bad. Even a single guy could get through. Thanks. How much money am I at? 30. I could sell the cocaine. Gather intel. Necktie. I've scored a sell with my boss. Alright. I'm through with this crap. That was the 6th time the boss had me ironing and steaming our coats like I'm all good for his monkey work. Laundry? That wasn't what I thought I was getting into when I joined a gang of drug dealers. Try to catch that a-hole off guard. He always hanging out in the tent with our clothes. See to spot him. He always wears a blue coat. Cut his throat nice and quiet, but don't shoot or throw a grenade. If there's any sentries nearby, they'll hear you and raise the alarm. Okay. Last intel. For McClown, violence never achieves anything. For 670. Okay. They never give me enough to get out of Sharpwood, Mr. Nash. I'm sure these people can be convinced to surrender without violence. They act like they're cold as ice, but I looked in their eyes and what I saw was fear. I don't think she really told us anything. Alright, so Alpha assign your strike team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about B? No. Okay. Assign cops. That's wherever you need. Intelligent cop to the western entrance. Someone who will notice if there are any traps. Well, we have 4 days, so I'll give this a bit. Because everyone's busy.
554 in progress.
Theft. A man who has stolen the TV from Mr. Schick's house and is dragging away on a sled. That's very comical. Too bad I can't help it this time. Woman is hitting an old man on his back with a rake while her husband pushes his face in the ground. The woman shouts, "I'll moan as loud as I want. Hear me." Do I have any good stealth people? You could restrain the woman.
530
Hello,
complete.
Paladin arrests the woman. Seeing this, her husband didn't resist arrest. The old man suffered quite an ordeal, but he'll live. We found marijuanas. Alright, upgrade your intelligence, man. Yeah, because it was weaving along the road, plowing snow left and right. The cab door is open, and a drunk man is driving and singing loudly. Ram it.
515 complete.
Ram it. Patrol car can't drive. Blaine was crushed. The cop at the wheel survived with a head injury. The offender disappeared. That's not great. At all. Like, really at all.
542 in progress.
Injury. Was injured and had to spend 1 day in the hospital. But if that's longer than you can wait, I can take care of him today. Yep, $100. Sold. Alright. Okay. If you can, guys, if you can quickly handle this situation. Alright. Head on out. The cops prepare to report on the work they have done. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. We still got no on the other thing. Passes. The girl's body was nothing but trouble. First one lady came all angry that we couldn't give her the body of her lover. But how could I give it to her if she didn't have any paperwork? She yelled at me for an hour. I was so nervous that I couldn't find my keys. It turned out that they fell under the table. The next day, another lady came in with a forged documents pretending to be Ms. on the cross. But even I can see when someone's handing me a cheap fake, like she bought it from a service station. It was a strange, though. This girl could easily have afforded a better quality forgery than literally an hour later. Another one came, but I knew this blonde. It was Vicky. Waitress had was toast. She came in drunk as a cat in heat, sobbing. Said that Alan was the love of her life. I had to take her home because she doesn't have a car, and if she went to the bus stop, she'd just lay down and freeze to death. Afraid one of these ladies climbed in through the window, which I forgot to lock up when I left. Climbed in and stole the lover's precious corpse. Widow, cross, widow of the lake cross. I knew my husband had a woman on the side. I don't care. I'm not 17 anymore, and I know full well that it's just man's nature. That's how we stayed married for 42 years, but when Alan died, some drunken whore came to my house and said that she would be the one to dispose of my husband's body, because she supposedly asked her to spread his ashes in the forest. Alan couldn't stand the forest. One time we went camping with the children, and by morning his whole body was covered with mosquito bites, so I told the whore I'd call the police. She left me alone. But it looks like she found another way to get what she wanted. Still the father's body from his children. Can a person stoop so low? It's almost full. Oh, well, it's definitely not this one. This It's either the troublemaker or the waitress. So we're gonna check that next time. What? Brad Marshall, no, suffered complications as a result of his injury and he died peacefully in his hospital bed. Pay for that man's funeral. When I was reports that a processing around by the water offering extreme. Can you please just go. Just please. Please. I can't even right now. Also, I need to sell the cocaine and the marijuanas. For some cash. Can't believe it. We lost him. We lost him. Who else am I gonna have on my force? Jeez. Man, a ski mask struggling to drag the team along the sled. There's also a tower on the sled. Shoot in the air. Man is firing another gunshot. Sits down behind the TV on the sled and pushes out the sled. Do we have anyone that's good at like anything? Like anything at all? I guess shoot the suspect.
554 complete.
The cop shot the suspect in the back. His sled will be donated to the orphanage. And cool, we got a free TV. Upgrade your negotiation, man. You need to just be better all around, man. I paid her 100 to get him fixed today, and she couldn't do it. Process along with clients is scrabbling up the stairs. Shoot in the air.
542 complete.
Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have done that. The prostitute's client is so frightened with the shot that he falls down from the stairs, breaks his neck. The prostitute comes back downstairs. The police place her under arrest. Well, that could have gone better. He was a good cop. He was a damn good cop. Marshall, we've been through so much with him. I can't lose him. Arrgh. He was, oh my gosh, he was one of our best cops. Okay, can I assign some, oh, Marshall. Okay, need intelligent. Okay, none of them are willing to do it. They're gonna be too busy, like, with cases and stuff. Okay, we need 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do we want to add him? We need someone that's good at stealth. At least at a 3 on stealth. I don't have any flashbangs. Damn it. Actually, we need 3 people that are good at stealth. Okay. Have him. What? Huh? Okay, let me assign someone with good speed, good intelligence. I'm gonna have to buy equipment for people tomorrow. Let's see, we need taser, flash, and needs to have the trap. What about this one? This one needs to have full-on stealth. Rockman. Alright, I'm gonna have to try and work on Rockman. Get him up his stealth. Alright, close. We didn't get much today. Oof. Might as well spend it on the pepper spray. Alright, I'm gonna need not you, not you, you. Alright, fine. You, and you. Only 16 cops, damn. Okay, so I need what? December 16th.